What's up, guys? Doing a new video. I just noticed this. As you saw in my collection, I have some of the Gundams from Gundam Wing. I picked up an auction about 2 or 3 weeks ago with Wing Zero and Wing Gundam and Epyon in it, as well as it came with a couple of the other Gundams, the Heavy Arms and Deathscyth Hell Custom. And I noticed something. I later did some research and found out that they did 2 releases of these figures with different boxes. First is the Heavy Arm, just the regular series one. Articulations, both above and below the knee, ankle, hip, ball and socket, waist, a little bit, shoulders, a ball and socket, but can barely move due to the shoulder pads, elbow, above and below the elbow, head, and the chest opens up for the turrets, as well as the shoulders for blaster, for missile cannons, whatever you want to call them, and down here on the calves, what do you want to call them, lower leg. But as I was saying, I was noticing there's a couple differences. As you can see, with the one on the left is the one I have, both pairs on the left, Heavy Arm and Deathscyth. I have all the parts for Deathscyth, but I just don't want to get them out. Same thing for my Heavy Arm. Alright. Now, actually, like I said, there's a few differences. As you can see, the one from my collection, the headpiece broke, unlike the other one, and the other one's chest pieces keep falling off. I have the other one in my cabinet, just don't want to get it out. But as I say, there are just minor differences I noticed with both of them. Well, the one that I got in the auction basically was customized a little bit, adding some black painting spots. It's right there on the shoulders, on the shield and the blaster, and a couple other random small spots right there on the forearm. Alright, and they changed the colors a little bit from a gold to a lighter yellow. Alright, sorry, I'll get back to it now. The key thing I noticed is difference with the gun. With mine, you can see it has this little handle here. Well, on the other one, they actually took it off. See right there? Not there. As well as another difference is with the lower leg blasters. As you can see, they're right there on the other Heavy Arms, but this doesn't open up. Well, this one does. So just giving you guys some heads up if they're looking on eBay for the Gundam Wing figures. And at first I thought this was different as well, but now I look close at it with the blades. Mine has the blade on the inside, while the other one has the blade on the outside. As well as my blade's removable. So you can see this one comes out. Fortunately, it's getting very weak with that. It's gonna basically fall off sooner or later. While the other one actually has the blade bolted in there, so you cannot take it off. And then, as well as some color differences, as I said before, you can see right here with the blasters on the back. It's all one color, while on the one I got, it's actually 2 different colors. And there's a very small paint application of green on the top and on the forehead that this one is missing. Now to my Deathscyth. Well, yeah, I'm not sure this is with the figure as well, but this one's missing his hand. As you saw with mine, the blaster fell off before. My hand came off. Well, it was right there. On Deathscyth, as I stated before, mine are my collection. The spare parts are in the collection, the bonus parts, the extra hands, and all that stuff. Alright, first thing as you can see, the yellow on mine is a little bit shinier, while the other one is just like a basic yellow. Excuse me. I guess this points due to aging, but the gray on the new one with the shoulder pads on it is a little bit duller than mine. That's probably due to it being in the sun with the previous owner, kid playing with it. As well as actually on the back with the whole entire cannon that they have. Mine looks like the cannon is just a little bit, is a shade darker than the rest of, shade lighter than the rest of the body, rest of the gray armor on them. Well, on the new one that I got, it's actually a number of shades lighter. Both the cannons are colored differently for the transportation thing, well, transporting in space, and mine has the portable version of the scythe. But as I said before, there's one difference that I've noticed. It's actually with the scythe itself. The one that I have, as you can see, it's one solid piece. These top parts cannot be removed. I've tried a number of times without breaking it. While I was wondering on another one I saw, they actually are removable, which I kind of thought was interesting. I wish they actually did that with this one, because now it just looks like a staff opener. You can just do a single scythe on either one, if I can get it in there. It's also the one problem with it. I guess each one's particular to the area where it goes into. So you can just do a single scythe without having the top part on there, unlike mine. You can do it with either one, but I just think it looks better if you just have the one scythe filter there, the one thing there. I want to say, I'm not sure what to call them, one funnel, whatever. I just thought that would look a lot better than having them both there, but only one scythe actually working. Yeah, everything else looks the same though. The one thing I did notice is mine, the wings for mine, like I said, I didn't bring them out, are actually a little bit more stable. I guess it's for the fact that I didn't move them around all that much and just put them in my collection, my cabinet. But the thing is, with the whole entire shoulder blade things, the shoulder pads, whatever you want to call them, they remove a lot of the articulation. Basically, you can't move his arm out, going to forward, back, and at the elbow. Articulation again. Knee, unfortunately the armor prevents a lot of the movement. Knee, both above and below. Ankle, ball and socket. Hip, ball and socket. Well, this one maybe not so much. Yeah, it's ball and socket. Waist, above and below the elbow. Now this might be just be below the elbow, just at the elbow. Excuse me, just at the elbow itself. And the head moves. Alright guys, that was my video. I'll probably do another one. I got both the Power Ranger Jungle Fury and Geki Ranger, Geki Fire, and Jungle Master Megazord. I'll probably do that hopefully by next weekend.